look now at the defensive alignment for the Yankees behind him. Jose Reyes will stand in. One of the top base stealers in the American League this season, currently 5th in that department. Now the pitch. And this is swung on and bounced toward Johnson at second. Throw on to first will take care of Reyes, and that's how we get things started. So a fine changeup there to get the ground ball. Just one of a handful of pitches he'll feature moving forward as you take a look at the scouting report right there. Melky Cabrera will stand in now, just a few ticks shy of the 300 mark for the season. Full count pitch on its way. Now Cabrera swings and misses on a good pitch that time as he's rung up for out number 2.
And you start to get to the point in the year where you say, look, this guy pitched a lot of innings so far this year. I wouldn't be surprised to see these guys back off his workload a bit here in this final month.
Edwin Encarnacion will stride forth to take his first cuts now. And he's a long ball threat, of course, currently 4th in the American League in that department. Here's the 1-1. Swung on and a fair ball rolled weakly up the line at first, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Here comes a 1-2. And a swing and a miss as all he could do was reach out in vain for that one, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Blue Jays. Blue Jays nothing, Yankees coming to bat. Major League Baseball on the show. Starting lineup for the Yankees as presented by Joe Girardi will look like this. And there you get a look at the starting pitcher whose job it'll be to keep these guys in check. His numbers right there on the right side of your screen. Behind him defensively, the Blue Jays take the field like so. Jacoby Ellsbury digs in at the plate. Now the pitch home to Ellsbury. And a breaking ball down and in here as he's got to hop out of the way there. Eric, you take a look at these guys as they take the field for the bottom of the first here this afternoon. They run a nice little run, winners of 4 of their last 5 ball games.
And it's been a great start to this road trip so far. They've won 4 of the first 5 games. Normally, even if you just play 500 ball on the road, you'll do fine. So they're exceeding that number and then some.
And a base hit, so the leadoff man reaches here to start the bottom of the first.
Well, good start so far for the home guys. 1, 2, 3 top half, followed by a leadoff single here to start things off in the bottom half.
Brett Gardner will stand in, and you see what he's done over the past 7 games. Boy, arctically cold. Here comes the 1-2. Ball 2. Runner at first is Ellsbury with nobody out. 2-2. And Ellsbury's running. And a bouncing ball, foul. Ready with another 2-2. He's running again. Now a swing and a fly ball. And he drops it. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. And now, fortunately, they will get an out here.
Batting third, designated hitter,
Carlos Beltran will stand in, and you see what he's done over the past 4 games, as hot as they come. And there he goes towards second. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
And later in the game, maybe you question this decision to run because you worry about taking the bat out of the hands of one of your best hitters. But here in a scoreless game, I doubt they're going to put him on. So that was a good job to take what's given to you.
Now the 1-2. Takes a good swing, but this will be a foul ball. Here's another 1-2. And Beltran able to lay off that time, and the count moves back to 2-2.
Well, this is the kind of situation where they came up short last night. They had opportunities, but they could never really cash them in. So you can bet they'd love to get something going on the board early here.
2-2 pitch on the way. Now a swing as he shoots this one over to first. And he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base.
All right, now you're looking at no way for them to manufacture a run, really. There's a guy on third now, but 2 outs. That really wasn't all that helpful.
Mark Teixeira will stand in for the first time now, coming off a 3-hit contest in the loss last night. Go! 1-1 on the way. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Well, with every pitch it misses, he just keeps digging himself a deeper and deeper hole.
Men on third with 2 down. Here it comes, 2-1. And a swing as he pulls this one into right. Diving effort, but this will just tip off his glove, and that's a base hit. And the run will score as the Yankees grab the early 1-0 lead.
Yeah, that's a good job right there with 2 away to pick up the first run of the ball game from third base. Very important to cash in when you're given the early opportunities, and he comes through big time right there.
Stepping in now, Alex Rodriguez. Now a swing, and A-Rod hits this one on the ground to short. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. A run on 2 hits for the Yankees. Second inning upcoming here in the Bronx. It's the Yankees 1, the Jays 0. Adam Lind will get his first shot here. 2 hits in 5 trips a night ago.
Here we go, Yanks.
Now the 3-1 pitch. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. The 3-2 pitch. And he'll take strike 3 call. Make it 3 straight punch-outs now on the mound. 1 away. And with 1 away, time for a check of the standings in the American League East as you get a look at where these 2 teams find themselves entering play. Brett Laurie will get his first opportunity now. 14 home runs to his credit so far this year. 2-1. Now a ball fouled down the right field line out of play, so that'll move the count to 2-2 now. Here he comes on 2-2. swing and a ball hit well to the right side, but this will get into the crowd. The 2-2 one more time. Make it 4 strikeouts in a row as this is swung on and missed for the second out.
And remember now, he finished off the previous inning with back-to-back strikeouts. And now he started this inning with 2 more. So he's really got it working out there now.
Colby Rasmus will get his first shot at it here, and he's got to be hoping to turn things around because you see the numbers over the last 5 games. Not much going on there at all. The 3-1 is on the way. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But a foul ball, and it's full now at 3-2. Here's the 3-2 pitch. Hit high but foul as that'll get in amongst the fans. Once again a 3-2. And he got another one here. He strikes out the side. He set down 5 in a row via the punch out, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. More of the show. Saturday baseball after this. Brian McCann will dig in for the first time here, looking to change his fortunes a bit as he's seen that average dip these last 4 or so games. Ready with the 2-1. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Sets the 2-2 pitch. Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. Throw by Reyes is right there for the first out.
And right here, if the defense is playing straight up, you figure this has a good chance to get up the middle. But you can see the shortstop lining up just to the right of second base, so the shift works to a T, and they get the 6-3 putout.
In now, Kelly Johnson. Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground to second. And now, this ball's going to wind up out of play. And a big mistake there.
Pretty dangerous here for a first baseman. This throws high, and it's to the home plate side of the bag. So when he leaves his feet, he's really exposing himself to that runner coming down the line. The overthrow, that was bad enough, but a collision there would have really been bad news.
The next 3-2. Right field. Ghost is there, 2 down. And he is in there.
Yeah, this will get the runner up to third with 2 away. But it looked like it might have had a chance to get down initially. Good job to run it down out there in the alley.
Scott McGee will stand in, back in the lineup after getting the night off yesterday. One pitch on the way. And this one runs a little too far in, ball 2.
Boy, what a nice job so far of working himself into a hitter's count. Now he can go to work on maybe picking up that 2-out RBI out of the 9-hole.
A 2-1 offering. Ball 3. Jacoby Ellsbury would be next.
Come on, Yankees, let's go.
Here he comes, 3-1. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole and getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Yeah, a close pitch to take on a 3-1 count. But this might have been just a little bit outside. He winds up losing it.
Jacoby Ellsbury will get a shot now with 2 on and 2 out here in inning number 2. Here he comes on 3-1. Now a swing on 3-1, but this is chopped foul right around home plate, and the count will go full to 3-2. 3-2, here it is. Now a ball lined towards center field. And a base hit, and that'll get the run in from third.
That two-out hit there makes that air loop extra large now. You've got to make sure you get this next guy before this inning gets any further out of control.
Brett Gardner will stand in. He reached on a fielder's choice his first time.
Come on, Yankee.
Now the 3-1. That swung on and lifted down the left field line. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Yankees forced to settle for one. We've played 2 full. It's the Yankees 2, the Jays nothing. Eric Kratz will stand in now to lead things off. 7, 8, and 9 here to start the third inning.
And maybe one of these guys can break this string of 6 straight retired to start the ball game.
Blue Jays.
The 2-2. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Now the 3-2 pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play. Another payoff pitch. Oh, and they still have no answer for him up there. 6 straight punch-outs now, and there's one away.
And he was really late on this one. I mean, really late. You can see where the baseball is by the time he gets the barrel through. I mean, it's darn near in the catcher's glove already. That tells me he was probably looking for something else.
Into the box now, Ryan Goins. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. But this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. The right-hander deals on 1-2. Now a swing and a ground ball, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. He'll try again, 1-2. Here's a fastball in on the fist, and that'll even things up at 2-2.
And I think you have to ask yourself, was he trying to throw a fastball for a strike right there? Or was he just trying to set me up for that changeup away?
And this ball is also hit foul and heading for the seats, so we'll have to do it again. Still 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. Make it 7 in a row. My gracious, he is simply unhittable right now. 2 away.
Well, this is a scroll he's taken 5 times in this series now. That slow walk back to the dugout after getting punched out. After a while, these things, they start to wear on you. Got to try to keep the mindset that every at-bat's a new opportunity, but most of the time, that's easier said than done.
Anthony goes. Will stand in now with 2 away, trying to avoid another 1-2-3 inning.
Now, this has been total domination these past few innings. They haven't been able to mount any kind of threat whatsoever.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out.
Do it, Yank.
Look into McCann, the 1-1. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. And this is something we've seen a lot from him recently. He's worked his way into another good hitter's count.
Yeah, it's not unrelated either. When you're going good at the plate, usually means you're being selective and you're not getting yourself out. And when that happens, you'll find yourself in these kind of counts.
And he misses again, ball 3. And with 2 away here, this is not the time to lose the strike zone.
Especially not to a number 9 hitter. The last thing you want to do is turn this lineup over and give these guys a shot to make something out of this inning after all.
And he takes ball 4, so a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Still no hits on the ledger, but at least they get themselves a base runner here. And that's a step in the right direction.
Jose Reyes will dig in now, hoping to perhaps make him pay for the 2-out walk. The 1-1. Cutter misses, and it's 3-1. Check that, 2-1. 2-1 now to Reyes. Ran it in on him as this is bounced towards short. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. Blue Jays held in check. They're still down. It's 2-0. Carlos Beltran will lead things off, and then the big thunder comes next for the Yanks in the persons of Mark Teixeira and Alex Rodriguez. Now here it comes. And a good 2-strike breaking ball there, but this will wind up missing. It's 1-2.
Oh, he just about found the back door with that one. Just maybe an inch or two away.
Let's go, Yankees.
Here's the 1-2. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. Here comes a 2-2. And a pitch down that swung on and sent to second base. No problem here, 1 away. One away, and the dangerous Mark Teixeira will stand in. An RBI single in his first appearance. Here's the 1-1 home to Tex. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. On to first, and Feldman's on a roll now, 2 away.
2 more ground outs, and that's the product of throwing that sinker. Just about every time you swing at it, you're either going to hit the top of it or miss it altogether. And if you do hit it, you're going to be killing all the worms out there in front of home plate.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And set to stand in the still very imposing figure of the 3-time MVP, Alex Rodriguez. Here's the 1-1. Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1.
Yeah, and on 2-1 right now, you gotta figure this guy's wound up for the fastball here. Maybe you come with the breaking ball here out of the zone and hope he goes after it.
Here's the 2-1 pitch home to A-Rod. Now a big swing as this is popped up. And I mean way up there toward the right side of the infield. And Lind will make the catch, and the side is retired. So the Yanks go 1-2-3, but they hold a 2-0 lead. Melky Cabrera will stand in now to get us going here in the 4th.
Go, New York. Go back to Toronto, Blue Jays.
Here it comes.
Whip.
Oh, and he drives one into deep right center. But that'll be off the wall in right center. Rounding first is Cabrera on his way to second now. And he gets in there standing. He's got himself a double.
The batter, number 10.
Well, you know, it took him a while to get that first hit of the ball game, and then it darn near wound up getting him on the scoreboard as well. Instead, he winds up with a double off the wall, and he didn't miss a home run right there by much.
Edwin Encarnacion will try it again. Set down on strikes his first time. No runs, just 1 hit, 1 error thus far for Toronto. 1-1 now to Encarnacion. Well, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
Got in his kitchen big time right there.
1-2. And did he hold up in time? A look down, and no, he went around. It's strike 3.
That's a sign of a guy who's really learning how to pitch. I mean, look at this location on 1 and 2. No need to try and blow him away with a high fastball. This is right on the outside corner at the knees. No chance to get that one.
Standing in now, Adam Lind. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1. That man's team has definitely shot itself in the foot with all the strikeouts so far.
It seems like it's been a growing trend so far, but man, you just got to be able to put the ball in play when you've got runners in scoring position.
Now a swing and a hard hit ball to short. On to first here as Lind is set down now, 2 away. Two are gone now in the Blue Jays half of the fourth. And stepping in, the right-handed bat of third baseman Brett Lowry. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Fooled him a bit as this is hit high in the air towards right center and shallow. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. A golden opportunity to get on the board here goes for naught. Steve, Eric, and I are back at Yankee Stadium in just a moment. Brian McCann will lead things off here in the home half of the fourth. Ready now on 1-1, and this will be fouled away. The 1-2. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Now another 1-2. And a good pitch here, but this is taken for a ball as the count moves to 2-2 now on the Yankee catcher.
Ooh, there's a tough one to take right there on a 1-2 pitch, especially after fighting off so many pitches leading up to that one.
Here's the 2-2 offering. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field, and that'll get down out there near the wall. The relay, and he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
Well, I think this was a little bit of a gamble from my perspective. I had a feeling that he'd take a big turn around first and then hold on, but he was having none of that. He's smelling 2 all the way, and he's going to make it there with a hustle double.
Stepping in now, Kelly Johnson. Now he goes the other way, and he got a lot of it high and deep to left center field. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. So a 2-run shot to left center. 19th home run for him on the season. As the Yankees start to pull away a bit, it's now 4-0.
You just can't throw that pitch right there. That swing tells a story right there. I mean, he got all of that one. Remember, he homered in yesterday's ball game too, so he's riding a pretty good hot streak these past couple of days.
And some action now in the Toronto bullpen as a right-hander starts to get loose. And that misses. 2-1. You know, you start to worry that maybe this already has the makings of a short outing.
And that's not what that man right there wants to hear. He'd hate to have to make a change this early, but he might have to.
Sinker, and that's ruled strike 2. You have to figure that sinker's going to be an important pitch for him here this afternoon.
No question about it. Obviously, it's his ground ball pitch, so if you're a hitter, you're going to need to make him bring that pitch up a bit.
The 2-2 coming. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2.
And for that guy right there, this is going to be an important inning. He's already given up 4 runs through 3. And you know, they need to get a minimum of 5, hopefully 6 innings out of him. So he needs to show something right here.
Pitch in the dirt, swung on and missed for strike 3 as they'll need to throw to first here. Throw on to first is in time to get him. So that'll go down as a strikeout and a 2-3 putout for out number 1.
Oh, this one could have been trouble. But that's a nice play behind the plate to clear himself of the runner and then make a good throw on to first base to get the putout.
In now, Scott McGee. And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now.
Well, he just about went around. He was lucky to put on the brakes when he did.
Now the 2-1 pitch. And he makes good contact there, but this is going to find the stands foul down the right field line. Here now the 2-2. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. Base hit.
And another hard hit ball off of him right there. And that's not the first one he's allowed so far. As you take a look at his line, not too much to write home about right there. This has not been one of his better performances at all.
So a runner at first with one out now, and that'll bring in the center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury. Runner at first here, one man out. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Chopper foul. He's set, now the pitch. Outside and low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Yeah, and that splitter is normally a go-to pitch for this guy. But it hasn't really shown that downward action like he usually has.
Runners on first with one down. Now the pitch home to Ellsbury. Oh, now this is hit hard to the right side, but caught out there at second base. Had him played perfectly that time, and there are 2 gone now.
Sure not fooling a whole lot of guys in these first few innings. That ball was absolutely raked, and it's not the first one that's been hit hard. He's just fortunate that that one was right at his man.
Into the box, Brett Gardner, who jumped the gun a bit on that swing, and he's down 1-2.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty darn good job against him in this series.
A runner on first with 2 away. Here comes a 1-2. This is sent on the ground now for the first baseman, Lynn. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Yankees get a couple on the 2-run home run. We played 4. It's now a 4-0 New York lead. Colby Rasmus will make his way towards the box to lead off the 5th. Here's the payoff pitch. Taken the other way toward left center and fairly deep. And he will get there to make the running catch as that ball hung up just a little bit too long. A look at our line score here through the first 4, and as we've mentioned, just 1 hit for these guys this afternoon. Eric Kratz will stride in again. He struck out swinging his first time. Look into McCann, the 1-1. And that's off his leg on the mound. And now, fortunately, they will get an out here. And time now to see quite where that got him. And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it. It looked like it got him on his drive leg, which could be problematic, of course, for him. But from the way he's trying to walk it off, I think he's going to try to continue. Ryan Goins will dig in here. Took a called 3rd strike his first time.
Come on, throw one past him now.
3-2, here it comes. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. Blue Jays go down in order. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Carlos Beltran will lead things off, and then the Big Thunder comes next for the Yanks in the persons of Mark Teixeira and Alex Rodriguez. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. And he comes up empty there on a pitch in the dirt and falls behind now 1-2.
Oh, and he's sure got a good one, doesn't he? That ball goes from about knee-high to ankle-high in the matter of about 5 feet.
Here comes the 1-2. Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball 2. Now the 2-2 pitch. A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes. On deck, the switch hitter, Mark Teixeira. Now the payoff pitch home. And this ball is crushed deep down the right field line. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out.
This has just been a rough day for this guy so far in this one. Everything they're hitting is hard, even if it's right at someone.
So the base is empty here with 1 away. And standing in the danger is first baseman Mark Teixeira. 3-1 on the way. Hit in the air to right center field. This ball is carrying well. Back it goes, and it is out of here. So a solo shot off the bat of Mark Teixeira. And that is 27 for him on the year. And that'll stake the Yankees to a 5-0 lead now.
Well, you can position those infielders and those outfielders anywhere you want, but unless you've got somebody stationed out there in the cheap seats, it ain't going to matter much. He crushed that one.
Here comes a Toronto skipper out toward the pitcher's mound, and that'll spell the end now for Scott Feldman. So he'll make his way to the dugout after working just 4 1/3, and he just didn't have his best stuff in this one. R.A. Dickey is going to take over here in inning number 5, as it's going to be up to their bullpen to try and keep him in the game here. Alex Rodriguez will stand in now following the home run, and you wonder if that losing streak is about to go by the wayside.
Well, they're not home yet, but certainly this has been a much better performance than we've seen out of them for a while now. So all signs seem to be pointing to a potential victory.
5 runs, 7 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Tried to wait out the knuckleball, but it's in there, 2-2. Two. Knuckleball, and he can't pull the trigger. It's a called strike 3 for out number 2.
Nothing better for your confidence to come right in out of the bullpen and strike that first guy out. A lot of times, that'll set the tone for your whole outing.
Now some definite signs of life in that Toronto bullpen. Both a lefty and a right-hander begin to throw. Into the box now, Brian McCann fouled back. 2 out, nobody on. Now the veteran deals on 1-2. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. The Yankees get a run, and it comes off the bat of Mark Teixeira. We're through 5 here this afternoon. 5-0 New York. Anthony Gose will come in now to start things out here in their half of the 6th as they look for a reversal of fortunes here. The first 5 innings have not been particularly kind to them.
And I think that's putting it mildly. Just 1 hit in these first 5 innings. They're going to need to do a better job of finding good pitches to hit. But that fella on the mound has not made it easy on him, and that's for sure.
Here's the full count offering. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far.
Not only is that 10 strikeouts now, but I'll tell you what, but we've still got a few innings to go here. If he keeps throwing the way he is, he can make that number really interesting by the time this one's through.
Jose Reyes will stand in for the 3rd time now, still without a hit, so that streak could be in a bit of jeopardy.
And I think that's in the back of his mind, but it's not something he's really focused on. He just wants to get up there and put a good swing on the ball.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Pretty well hit deep down the line in right, but that's back into the seats, foul. He'll try it again, 3-2. Now the fastball is swung on and hit high in the air for the center fielder Ellsbury. And that's out number 2.
Boy, his guy's got him the lead back in the very first inning, and he hasn't looked back since. He's had everything go his way so far, and this inning's turning out to be no exception.
Melky Cabrera will step in, 1 for 2 in the ballgame. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And some action out in the Yankee bullpen now as a right-hander starts to loosen up. Now the 1-1. Couldn't lay off that time, and it's 1-2.
A strike away now from getting through 6 shutout innings here, and that's no small feat against this lineup.
Now the 1-2. And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning.
And even with 2 outs, this is a team that can still put something together here, especially in this part of the lineup, so you can't let your guard down.
2 out, nobody on. Here's the 2-2 home. Don't quite know where that one missed, but it's not for me to decide. 3-2.
Now you've got the big thunder coming next, so you do not want to lose this guy.
3-2 pitch. Oh, and this just jumps off the bat here as this is to deep straightaway right field, and you can pretty much forget about this one. That is a long home run. A solo home run for Melky Cabrera. 19th home run for him on the season. As they get on the scoreboard here, it's 5-1.
That pitcher's got to be thinking, how can I throw a pitch like that in this situation? That thing was so right down the middle, it absolutely got hammered, and he knew it as soon as he let go of it.
Stepping in now, Edwin Encarnacion. And this is a ball to Encarnacion. 2-1 now.
A much better approach here at the plate so far. He's not working from behind in the count like he has his first few at-bats.
Now the pitch. Swing and a broken bat as this ball's hit on the ground. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. 1 for the Blue Jays on the home run by Melky Cabrera. Bottom of the 6th is straight ahead. It's the Yankees 5 and the Blue Jays 1. Kelly Johnson will stand in again as we flash you back here to the 4th inning. This was a 2-run home run that was definitely one of the big blows of the ball game to this point. Johnson awaits the 1-1. And no offer on that one as the count to Johnson goes to 2-1. Here comes the 2-1. To 2-2 now.
Wow, what a good time to take something off of that pitch. And they had him fooled pretty good on that one.
Come on, Johnson, let's go.
Here he comes on 2-2. And this is going to be a foul ball. Another try at 2-2. Full count, 3-2.
And when you need a shutdown inning, a leadoff walk's not on the agenda. You better bear down right here.
Let's go, New York.
Full count pitch on its way. A big uppercut there as he popped this straight up. Laurie is under this one. And he's got it for the first out.
Might have had visions of another home run there. This pitch is right in his wheelhouse, but he winds up swinging right underneath it and popping it straight up.
In now, Andres Herrera.
Here we go.
Now a ball lifted high in the air towards shallow right center field. Goes is in his tracks now, and he's got it for out number 2.
The right fielder, number 21, Scott McGee.
Scott McGee will dig in. He singled his last time around. Full count offering on its way. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
And he's saying, give me a break. I mean, that pitch is right there. And I tell you, though, complaining like that is only going to squeeze that strike zone a little more.
Jacoby Ellsbury will dig in now, hoping to perhaps make him pay for the 2-out walk. We're in the 6th inning now of a 5-1 ball game. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Now this ball's hit back up the middle, and he's got himself another base hit, his 3rd of the afternoon.
Oh, yeah, he's got that magic wand going now. That's his 3rd hit and 4 trips, all of them singles. He's been a tough out all game long.
Brett Gardner will step in now and see what he can do with 2 on and 2 out here in the 6th. .30 is on the way. Swung on and taken the opposite way out toward deep left center. And a long run, but he's there to track it down. Nice range, and the side is retired. Yanks strand a pair. They lead this one, though, 5-1. Back here in the Bronx, Yankees leading this one as we get ready to start the 7th. But before we do, here's a look at our game summary to this point. Bruce Billings is on to pitch now as he'll take over to start inning number 7. Adam Lind will stand in to lead off the inning. Middle 3rd of the lineup, 4, 5, and 6 as they try to get something going.
And this whole lineup's been pretty quiet all game long. Just the 1 run, that's it.
Here's the 2-2 home to Lind. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
And even with the new pitcher in there, I think you tip your cap a bit to that starter. I mean, he gutted out 6 tough innings, and he's giving his guys a good chance at victory if this bullpen can hold the lead.
Brett Laurie will stand in now. He's struck out and flied out, 0 for 2 thus far. 7th inning here in a 5-1 ball game. Here comes the 1-1. And here's a fastball, not close, as he runs it to 2-1 now. Now the 2-1. Swinging a liner back through the box. And that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit. And with that, that'll push his hit streak to a modest 6 games. Colby Rasmus will stand in now in what could be a real make-or-break situation.
And you think at this point you have to get something out of this inning. The further you get into that bullpen, the tougher it's going to be to claw back from this deficit.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. Now the 1-1 pitch. A little bit outside. 2-1. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. Here's the 2-1 pitch. A little too tall that time. 3-1 now.
Well, I think it's time to attack now because these guys haven't been in too many good hitters' counts. This is where you need to pounce.
Runners on first with 1 down. The 3-1 coming. Fouled straight back. Full count pitch on its way. He goes the other way as this is hit well out toward deep left field. There to take it is Gardner, and there are 2 away now.
Whoa, and as a pitcher, you'll hold your breath anytime a ball's hit in the air at this place. But luckily, he got under this ball a little bit too much, and that runner has to retreat back to first base.
Eric Kratz will dig in for the 3rd time now. He's struck out and bounced out in his first 2 trips. 2 out with the man at first. The 3-2 pitch. Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left. He waits. Now the pitch. Roasted into left field. That's a base hit. Throw comes in quickly from left, so even on the hit and run, they'll hold things to first and second here.
Yeah, and you know, he just couldn't put him away here with 2 strikes. He goes to the fastball, hoping to get out of the inning, but this is hit pretty hard, and now he's got a second man on base to deal with, 2 away.
Standing in now, Ryan Goins. Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground to short. Oh, and it eats him up a bit.
Boy, and with 2 away, that pitcher's probably 3/4 of the way back into the dugout, but then, not so fast. He's going to have to come back and do some more work now.
Anthony Goes will dig in now, and he'll do so representing the tying run.
Yeah, and you're not too worried about this guy jumping the yard on you here and tying the ball game. But if he does find a way to get on base, things get a whole lot more interesting.
Here he comes on 2-1. And this could be trouble now. It's 3-1. One thing you can say with certainty, he's really tried to take some ownage on that inside part of the plate.
It's something that you need to learn as a young pitcher. You've got to have that willingness to work inside, or guys at this level will just lean out over the plate and eat you up.
Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. And that one is a cold strike as he's rebounded to run it full now, 3-2.
You're running out of chances here. It's the 7th inning. You can't let this rally go to waste.
3-2 with the bases loaded. Slice down the left side, but foul. Payoff pitch coming. Boy, really making him work now as the 7th pitch of the at-bat is also fouled away, so the count will hold steady at 3 balls and 2 strikes. And he puts a pretty good jolt into this one, high and deep to center. Ellsbury is there as he makes the catch, and they'll tightrope out of danger as he strands the bases loaded. Blue Jays strand 3. They're down here 5-1. Carlos Beltran will stand in, and they've been able to hold him in check so far. 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, it's kind of surprising that he's been a non-factor in this one. Usually a major force in their offense.
The 1-1 home. In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now.
Come on, Yankees.
The right-hander deals on 1-2. And, oh, he got the glove up in time as this ball grills him. And now, fortunately, they will get an out here.
Well, show motion's going to give us another look at this ball coming back at him, man. Oh, boy. You just don't have any time to react to something coming that quickly. He's lucky he's all right.
Mark Teixeira will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here, a solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ballgame to this point. Here's the 1-1 home to Tex. And when that thing's doing that, forget it. It's 1-2. Here's the 1-2. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Here he comes again, 1-2. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. And boy, just about overshot his man at first, but he's able to keep a foot on the bag over there, and that's out number 2.
Now batting, third baseman, Alex Rodriguez.
Alex Rodriguez, the third baseman, will dig in. Took a cold third strike his last time. Here's the 1-1. And this is fouled back and out of play. 1-2. Right on that pitch that time as he wraps it into center field, a base hit.
And you know, just like any pitch, there's good knuckleballs and then there's some bad ones too. This thing comes right back down the heart of the plate. Those things are much easier to handle than the pitch that starts in the middle of the plate and then runs somewhere else.
Into the box now, Brian McCann, and he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Here comes a 1-2. Oh, this ball's well hit. It's going to split the gap in left center. And this will find the wall out near the visitors' bullpen. Now third base coach Rob Thompson's going to wave him on home. And that'll play run number 6. It's now a 6-1 ball game.
Well, that's what he's done well all season. That's to swing the bat with runners in scoring position. He drives in another one here on the RBI double.
Kelly Johnson will dig in. He homered back in the fourth. Two-two pitch on the way. And he might have another one as this is hit high and deep out to left. But he will make the catch on the dead run as he tracks it down just shy of the wall, and the side is retired. Yankees get a run on the Brian McCann double. We'll march on to the eighth. It's now 6-1 in favor of New York. Jose Reyes will stand in, and they've done a good job keeping him off base at the top of the lineup. He's 0 for 3 thus far. 1-1 on the way. That's right there at the belt. 1-2 now. The 1-2. And, oh, he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame.
This is dangerous because out of anybody in this lineup, this guy's probably the most likely to want to run, so look out.
Melky Cabrera will stand in again as we take you back to earlier in the ball game. This one swing here has been the entire offense to this point, as this home run accounted for the only run they've tallied so far. One pitch coming now to Cabrera. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
All right, leadoff man on first. Here's where you got to start clawing your way back into this ball game. It's not too late, but it needs to start happening soon.
The 2-1. Now a swing and a fly ball. And he pushed it just a bit too much. It'll wind up a foul ball. Reyes the runner at first with nobody out. Sets the 2-2 pitch. Hit hard but foul. Here's another 2-2. Here's a swing and a ground ball, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Ready with another 2-2. And a full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now.
He is definitely not a guy that's going to back down out there. Right after the hit by pitch, he comes right back inside with another heater. Kind of shows you what he's made of.
Here's the 3-2 pitch. And he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out.
A hit by pitch, then a walk. Things are starting to unravel on him out there a little bit. You've got to pull it together.
Edwin Encarnacion will stand in now, and he's been kept quiet out of the number 3 hole, hitless in his 3 at-bats so far. Michael O'Connell will come on now in an awfully tough spot as there are 2 on here with nobody out. Edwin Encarnacion will be his first test out of the bullpen, and it'll be a tough test indeed as he'll face him with 2 on and nobody out here. 1-1 now to Encarnacion, and the low 80s slider is in there, and he's in control. 1-2.
And here's where the Jays need that one hit to really capitalize here.
None out, runners at first and second. Pause, now the pitch. Now a little dribbler up the line to first. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Again, a 1-2. Now another pitch is hit foul and headed for the seats, so the count will stay put at 1-2. Here's another 1-2. Swing and a grounder fouled, and that almost took the first base coach along with it. He'll try again, 1-2. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2.
That's a good idea, 1-2 right there, just to see if he'd chase. But now with the count even, I think this one has to be in the strike zone because you don't want to run the risk of loading the bases for the cleanup guy.
The 2-2. Struck him out as his woes continue as that's his third strikeout of the game. With that, we'll give you a look at our starter comparison for the two starting pitchers in the game, and the column to look at is the one on the right side of your screen. Not too many hits to go around at this point in the ballgame. Adam Lind will stand in now, hoping to get on track as they've been able to neutralize his power out of the cleanup spot. 0 for 3 thus far. The 1-2 with one away. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
And that's the right spot for that slider. Really try hard to tie him up inside. And that's a good job to lay off, too.
First and second now, 1 man out. Here's the 2-2 offering. And a double play ball perhaps for Johnson. One there. On to first, it's a double play. As their woes continue, the inning is over. 4 to 6 to 3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. More from the Bronx after this. Steve Delabar is on out of the bullpen now as he'll take over to start the bottom of the 8th.
Steve Delabar.
Andres Herrera will stand in, one of the few guys not to join the hit parade so far. The 1-1. 1-1 pitch is a slider that's cut on and missed for strike 2.
Yeah, when that's upstairs like that, that's a pitch you gotta leave alone and make him bring something down.
Here comes the 1-2. And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2. Here comes a 2-2. Ball swung on and lifted in the air with some carry out towards left center. And Rasmus is there to put this ball away for route number 1.
Now batting, right fielder, Scott McGee.
Scott McGee will stand in. Base on balls his last time. The right-hander deals on 1-2. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
Well, there's the true definition of a power arm out of the bullpen. He just reared back and said, go ahead, try to hit it. And he blew that four-seamer right by the guy.
Jacoby Ellsbury. We'll see if he can keep it going. 3 for 4 thus far. Now the pitch home to Ellsbury. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Rasmus has to retreat to the track, but he has it to retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. They hold on to their 6-1 lead. Brett Laurie will stand in, needing to get things started here in the top of the 9th. The 1-1. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1. The 2-1 now to Laurie. Swing and a miss, 2-2 now.
Oh, man, what a perfect pitch right there in a perfect spot. And that's exactly how you have to attack a guy like this. He wasn't even close on that pitch.
Get me out here. Run.
Here's the pitch. Fastball is outside, and it's full now, 3-2. Colby Rasmus waits on deck. Now the 3-2 pitch. And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the ninth. A reminder, we'll have post-game highlights coming your way from Yankee Stadium right at the conclusion of our ball game. Colby Rasmus will stand in. He flew out his last time up. The 3-1. Inside with the curveball. Bit too much break, and it's ball 4.
Tough take there on 3-1. I mean, if this pitch missed the inside corner, it did not miss by much. But he's going to reach base anyway.
Eric Kratz will get another crack, 1 for 3 thus far.
Forget it, guys. Double him up right here.
Here's the payoff pitch. Now a swing and a ground ball. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but it gets by the glove down the line.
A little bad luck there defensively. If that's hit at an infielder, it's a double play. But instead, now you're in hot water here with one away.
Ryan Goins will stand in now. And, hey, give these guys credit. They're not going down without a fight.
I'll tell you what, they're not too far away from making a game out of this one after all.
Double-barreled action in the Yankee bullpen now. A lefty and a right-hander start to get loose. Now the veteran deals on 1-2. And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2. A big pitch here, 1-2. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
Oh, that's not a bad idea right there. Go ahead and try that back foot slider on a 1-2. Hope you can get him to commit. That's a good job of laying off of that pitch.
The 2-2 coming. And the slider misses here, so he runs the count full, 3-2. 3-2, here it is. Hit hard to the right side, but foul, so we'll see if he can straighten that out. Here it comes. Oh, this ball's laced, and it's going to get down into the right center field gap. Around third and being waved on home. And the runner will score from second. Now the relay home. And he will score as well. And they're in striking distance now. It's down to a 3-run game.
Well, this is what happens when you dig yourself a hole out there on the mound. This is all his own fault. And both of those runners are going to come around to score on what works out to be a 2-run triple.
Anthony Gose will dig in now with 2 runs already home and a potential third waiting in the wings only 90 feet away. Now time is called, and this could very well be to buy a few more pitches for those relievers. Number 75 is on, and he'll take over on the mound.
Number 75.
Anthony goes. Will be his first assignment, and he's got a tough spot here with the runner at third and only one gone.
Don't let him score.
Now the rookie deals on 1 and 2. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Now another 1-2. They try to come in with the fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2 and 2. Where do you go from here?
I think he's set up for something off speed. If you can put that changeup below his knees, he won't come within a foot of it.
Now the 2-2 pitch. Full count now. 3 and 2. Jose Reyes, who represents the potential tying run here, waits on deck. Now the payoff pitch home. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
Yeah, that one hurts. He might be in just to face this one guy. So to come right in and put him on base, that doesn't help the cause at all.
So we've got runners at the corners here, 1 away, and the lineup turns over now for Jose Reyes. And here's a changeup in there for a called third strike, and that's the second out of the inning.
Well, this is due justice to the guy on the mound. He probably should have had the strikeout on the last pitch, but you know, at the plate, you got to know you're not going to get that pitch called the ball twice in a row.
Melky Cabrera will step in now in a big spot here with runners on.
Keep in mind, he's got a home run here already. If he gets a hold of another one, he could tie up this ball game.
Now this crowd of over 38,000 on their feet. Now here's a fastball up that he sends in the air out to fairly deep center field. And he will make the catch with ease, and the Yankees have bounced back from consecutive losses to take game 3 of the series as this ball game is over.
Yeah, what a nice job to come in here and finish this one off. And with that, he picks up career save number 1. So nice going.
Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he definitely turned in a standout performance in this one. He finishes with an even 10 strikeouts, and he was instrumental in leading his guys to the victory.
So that'll just about do it. For Eric Harrow, Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com. The Yankees come out on top, 6-3. So long from the Bronx.